Welcome back, it's me, Lou. I'm here for another action figure review, and today we are going to feature this loose Batman figure I purchased right over here. This is a much older action figure that was produced by Mattel. If you've been collecting for a while, you might remember this. This belonged to Mattel's Movie Masters line. Alongside their DC Classics Universe line of action figures, they had another 6-inch scale line of action figures that were kind of dedicated towards like the live action movies, and that was sub-labeled Movie Masters. And this is the figure from Batman Begins. So this figure is loose. It was actually part of a box set that included 3 action figures. This was years ago, but some of you might remember this. This was an exclusive 3-pack that was only available at Toys R Us. It had the Dark Knight Trilogy. So you had different versions of Batman. You had Batman Begins, you had the Dark Knight, and then you had the Dark Knight Rises, which was essentially the same figure as the Dark Knight, but it had the maskless head revealing Christian Bale as Bruce Wayne, and then the body armor had silver highlights on it. I used to own this set years ago, but I sold it, and I kind of started, I really regretted it a while back when I realized that some of these figures were only available in this set. I didn't really care as much for the Christian Bale figure as I did the Batman Begins, because I think the only way you got the Batman Begins Movie Masters figure was in this box set. I might be wrong. If I am, just correct me down below. But I think that was the only way you got this figure. And that's the figure we're going to check out right here. The Batman Begins Movie Masters from the Trilogy box set. So I bought this loose at a collectible toy store. And as you can see, they kept the other 2 figures. So they got rid of this one. Alright, so let's take this out. Oh wow, there's like a, I'm not sure what this is, like a poster? Alright, I don't want to wreck it. What is this? Oh, it's like a small envelope. Oh, that's pretty neat. Okay, so, wow, the presentation is really well done. This is like almost like kind of like those envelopes like at the Oscars when they reveal who the winner is. So this is nice. If I ever got married, I'd like mail out my wedding invitations in this Batman Begins envelope. It's pretty cool. But it's neat. It comes with this, it's on a cardstock, kind of a matte finish. It's not glossy. And this is the movie poster shrunk down. And then here's the display base. And then you just slot this in here. Like so. And then you can stand the figure on the display base, and then you have the movie poster in the back. That's really cool. I dig that. And let's take a look at Batman himself. Alright, so Batman's armor kind of is different in the first film than it is in the last 2. I think in Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises it's the same armor, but there's a kind of like an evolution between movies with the first movie and the second movie into the body armor. It's a nice figure. It's definitely dated. You know, this thing came out years ago. Let me move these. Yeah, it's definitely a dated figure, but it's still pretty cool. I like the Movie Masters line a lot. You know, they even had Green Lantern ones. Those felt a little bit smaller than the Batman figures, though. And over time, I don't know what it is with some of these plastics, but they're feeling, it's not that it's melting, but it feels a little tacky. You know, you run into that every now and then with like much older action figures, especially like some of the older Toy Biz figures. I don't know if it's the paint, but the boots are kind of like tacky, and it's like attracting all this dust that's just like sticking to it. So I might have to like clean off this figure later. The detailing is nice, you know, kind of looks like Christian Bale underneath the mask. Much smaller figure than, you know, like than a McFarlane figure. This guy doesn't even stand in at 6 inches. He's about 5 3/4. For size comparison, here's a Diamond Select Alfred figure. You know, these are like 7-inch scale figures, really large. Here's a McFarlane figure. Really, it really dwarfs the older Mattel figure. But like I said, the Movie Masters, they're detailed, but they're slightly smaller than the standard Mattel 6-inch figures. And then here is the Batman from Dark Knight Rises. Actually, here's the box for it. I'm not sure if I actually did a full review on this, but I'm probably gonna just revisit this figure because I like this figure a lot. It's actually one of my favorite action figures. But this is also a Movie Masters. This figure came in the box set also. And as you can see, the Batman Begins one's is a little bit shorter also. And you can see the evolution in the costume design as well. You know, by the time the next movie came around, the body armor was different. But great figure. In terms of the posability, his head rotates left and right. Looks down, not so much. Doesn't really look up. His arms rotate. Just give me a moment. This guy doesn't want to focus. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, because I need to adjust the white balance. Because there's something about this sheen of black. It's kind of reflecting the light kind of weird. So arms rotate. They go outward. There's a cut at the bicep. Single pinned elbow. Doesn't want to move. It's a much older figure. It feels like it's stuck. Does the other one move? Yeah, the other one moves. Yeah, it doesn't want to move. I don't want to force it, but there we go. I think no articulated wrists, surprisingly. Oh, wait, they do. This is stuck. And I think, did I break it? I hope I didn't break it. Shoot. There's an ab crunch, slight bend, swivels at the waist, legs kick up about there. They kick outwards, kind of that antiquated T-bar. And then thigh cut, single jointed knee, single jointed ankle. So yeah, it's a nice figure. But like I said, you know, it's definitely dated. Is this something that you should hunt down? Not really. I think unless you're nostalgic for this time period, go for it. I do like the fact that it comes with this nice display. You know, it looks kind of cool. Alright, so let's wrap this one up. Once again, my name is Lou. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. So, until the next video, be safe, take care of yourself, buy lots of toys, and most importantly, be happy. And I'll see you at the next one. Alright, later.